Oh, we don't have to do it now, but we'll play like name the wrestler off of their nickname thing
Yeah.
eventually. But we can circle back to that another day.
We'll add it to the other segments that we don't ever do.
Yeah.
So Liv Morgan backstage. They played a recap just before of Liv Morgan and No Definition Rodriguez losing their titles. So Byron Saxton asks Liv what's her reaction from last week. Liv Morgan says No Definition is hurting, but she'll be back soon to take care of Ripley. So that means tonight Ripley is all hers. Rhea thinks she can do whatever she wants because she doesn't think someone can stop her. And I guess Liv Morgan beat Ripley at some point because she said, fun fact, I'm the last person to beat Rhea Ripley.
I guess it was either like during her title run or something. I don't know. I don't remember it.
All right. I don't either. So she says, maybe I'll get beat up. Maybe I won't. There's no way I'm backing down. And then she does this, ha, watch me. And I just want to punch her in the face repeatedly. So then Chelsea Green and Sonya Deville said something I didn't want to listen to. And then Ripley came out to say she took out No Definition Rodriguez last week and Liv Morgan is next. So what do you think of the backstage segment?
It was it was nothing. Boy, was Liv wrong. She was off on that one.
Yeah. So yeah, Liv Morgan versus Rhea Ripley. Morgan, of course, comes out first. And she's doing her little, ha ha, watch me, fucking stupid theme music. And she gets to the ring, and Ripley immediately attacks. Ripley throws Liv Morgan's shoulder first into the barricade. Then she throws her into the steel post. Then she throws Morgan into the barricade again. Then she grabs Morgan's injured arm and slams it onto the barricade. And then Ripley grabs a chair. And Liv Morgan, in her infinite wisdom, rolled into the ring for safety. And then Ripley somehow manages to find hiding Liv Morgan. I don't know how. And she tosses the chair into the ring and delivers a running headbutt. Now, keep in mind, this whole time, Liv Morgan's screaming and crying and she's just getting tossed around. She's getting her ass whooped. And eventually, Ripley then Pillmanizes Morgan's arm. Morgan is screaming and crying, like I said. And Ripley just looks at her. She goes, "You're dead to me." Ripley said that she warned her and to have fun in rehab. Then the crowd cheers Ripley.
You sure did.
Get the fuck out of Ripley. So then Ripley Pillmanizes Morgan's arm again. Ripley walks away talking shit. Then we fade out to Liv Morgan crying, regretting all the decisions she made that led her up to that point. It's a good thing she didn't back down to Rhea Ripley.
Yes.
So then we go to a commercial break, and after the commercial break, big bad Liv Morgan is sobbing like a child, holding her arm. Medical guy wants to see if she can move her arm, and he touches it lightly, and I can't do that again. And yeah, she can't move her arm. Looks like it's busted.
She learns what happens when you cross Rhea Ripley.
I just want to say, like, can you think of any other wrestler just sobbing and crying like that? Like, do you remember the NWO when they did the Jesse Jackson shit with Ric Flair?
Well, now we're talking about I don't remember.
You don't remember Ric Flair? Okay. I'm just saying, if you want me to believe that she's a fighter and she wants to be a champion, just sobbing like a bitch isn't the way to do it, I guess.
Well, evidently, Liv Morgan is real life hurt.
Oh,
so
right.
That's why they did that segment. And that's why Rhea said, have fun in rehab, because she was off to rehab an injury. Just funny
to be
enough,
clear,
she just came back like a week ago off of injury. So she got injured.
Which is another reason why we should get rid of Liv Morgan. She's made out of glass. It's kind of funny. It's almost like a tiny little girl shouldn't be thrown around like that.
You know what else is funny? More so funny than you're funny. Every partner that Raquel Rodriguez has gotten injured. It's almost as if this is like a Madden curse type deal. Because every tag team partner she has had has gotten injured. Everyone.
No, that wasn't as funny as mine. Mine was funnier.
Oh,
so you set yours up to be funnier than mine, but mine was commenting below. Whose was funnier? So to be clear, the Rhea Ripley, Liv Morgan thing was awesome, but it was kind of one of those things where I don't like Rhea Ripley, but I really don't like Liv Morgan. So as a fan, I was torn. But yeah, just seeing Liv Morgan tossed around and screaming and crying was great. Maybe I'm a sadist.
Yeah, you don't like her for some reason.
No, I hate her.
But we already got the fans on the bandwagon of maybe they're gonna hold her out until Royal Rumble and she comes back and wins the Royal Rumble. I know you'll love that.
I probably won't see it. So I'm gonna go ahead and call my shot now. I'm fairly certain. I don't like the Royal Rumble, so if I'm gonna watch one of them, it's gonna be the men's.
There you go.